You know, Resident Evil 4 really was a genre-defining, pulse-pounding club classic. It's no surprise that it's getting a remake, but seeing it in the flesh? Damn. That RE engine working like magic. Check out Leon's jacket. Ooh. Knowing Capcom, I bet they scanned a jacket for the in-game model. Hello, and what's this? Schott NYC. Wait, can I just buy one? No, I couldn't. I mean, I shouldn't really. Now we'll just add this baby to the basket.
Not enough cash, stranger.
I'd rather not sell a kidney, but what other choice do I have?
Got something that might interest you.
Thanks.
The good news is that Schott have been making these jackets since 1986, so when it comes to buying used, you've got plenty to choose from. The issue with used leather goods is that most people don't realise it dries over time and needs to be conditioned. Thankfully, it's an easy fix. However, being left dry for extended periods of time can increase the likelihood of damage. If it looks dry, it probably is, so keep an eye out for other signs of wear before making your choice. Now, this seller had 3 separate jackets on sale, and I went with the one that I believed was in the best condition. With the payment made and the order confirmed, all I can do is wait and have faith in the delivery man from Japan. Well, it's definitely dry, but no cuts or tears that I can see so far. On the inside, the neck label shows the Schott NYC tag, proving it's the real deal 1986 B3 Bomber. There's no individual manufacture date shown, only that 1986 year. It's possible the jacket could be anywhere up to 37 years of age, although judging from its condition, I doubt it's pushing 40. That smell did make me think twice though. Upon closer inspection, I did find some damage in the form of a small pinhole on the left chest below the collar. It's small enough to go unnoticed and hasn't damaged the lining beneath, so I'll gladly take that over a tear or cut. There's plenty of wear across the sleeves and shoulders, with an almost marble-like finish. It really is wonderful to see all these aspects of leatherwear carried over so faithfully on the in-game model. The cuffs give an impression of the original colour and finish, and the wool lining from cuff to shoulder is all in place, with nothing to catch your fingers on. Moving to the back, there is the expected creasing on the underarms and the torso. On the plus side, it means I won't have to spend time breaking it in. My thanks to the previous owner. Leon's jacket is sufficiently cracked and creased too, so I'm guessing it's a wardrobe staple of his. It's too bad that he'll get jumped again on March 24th. The hardware looks to be brass plated with a base of steel or nickel. I don't have the means to replate it, so I'll just give this a polish to tidy it up. I do like the worn look overall, so I wouldn't want to change it beyond a little TLC. My experience with treating leather comes from wearing heritage-style boots. These babies taught me all about saddle soaps and the various types of oils and conditioners available to keep leather strong and supple. The only additional challenge for a flight jacket will be cleaning the wool, but I've got a neat little trick for that. Having said that, let's get the kit out. I wanted a method to clean the wool without having to commit to any professional help, and I managed to find the answer with this no-rinse wash. It contains lanolin, which is a natural oily wax created by wool-bearing animals. This will help bring back some lustre to the wool and get it smelling a little less like your grandparents' house. I normally use mink oil or Red Wing natural conditioner, but I wanted to test out this balsam I've had knocking around. Compared to a boot, I've got a lot of ground to cover, and since I'll need at least 2 coats, I may as well take a good chunk out of this instead. Next is the saddle soap. These typically contain glycerin, lanolin, beeswax and other goodies which will help strip the leather clean, leaving it primed for conditioning. Lastly, an assortment of brushes. I'll use these for both rinsing and conditioning to make sure every inch of leather is covered. To start, we need 2 pints of water, one teaspoon of rinse, a quick stir, and we are all set. Also, last minute garment brush for the rinse. Now then, I'll just unzip this. Jesus Christ. Finally. Now wet the brush and get to work. Turns out the brush wasn't so good. You really can't beat a pair of hands. Once the wall's been worked through, grab a hanger, hang up, and hang out. Now time for a quick tidy. And while we wait for the wall to dry, how about playing a Cube classic?
Forget your makeup or something?
I was wondering if you might recognize a girl.
Leon, how you holding up?
No dejes que se escape. Why these people? Yes.
It's been about 2 days and the shirling is finally dry. The wool is now much softer to the touch and all the fibres are sitting nicely. This means the wool will hold more air, meaning it can keep more heat in, which is what we want. Now on to the next step, which is treating the leather itself. I'll do a quick brush to remove any dust and debris from the surface. Now some leather will come off during the soaping, but that's to be expected. I am crossing my fingers for the underarms as I'm concerned they're going to peel quite a bit. We've got our soap, a bowl of water, and a good brush. Now it's time to whip up a thick lather and whip it good. Best to work in stages here and take your time. Once that's done, hang out to dry, which thankfully won't take as long. It's been about 24 hours and we can now see the genuine condition of the leather without any of the surface grime, dirt or grease blocking the pores. Those underarms are still intact, which is fantastic. The worst is over. Now time for my favourite part of the process, the conditioning. The Rain and Pure balsam's pretty thick, so I'll need to use my hands to warm it as I go. I've given it 2 days, and while the balsam has certainly hydrated the leather, there's still a few spots which are quite dry. I think a second coat will do the job, but I'm going to ditch the balsam and go for my all-natural conditioner from Red Wing. This blend contains pine pitch, mink oil and beeswax, which will give a much smoother consistency. This will make it easier to apply and should result in a more even finish across the jacket. Due to the mink oil, it will end up darkening the leather a few shades, but given how the jacket looks new, it needs it. Let's see if I can do the second coat a bit quicker. Right then, let's leave it to dry and see what happens. I have to say, I'm pretty happy with how this little restoration turned out. The leather is soft and supple, yet slick to the touch like any good leather should be. The colour is much closer to its original shade, and the wool lining is looking and feeling fresh and provides plenty of warmth. If you're after this jacket but don't or can't shell out the retail price, going used is a good alternative. If you're willing to learn a few things, put in some elbow grease, and welcome a jacket with some mileage to show, you're in for a good time. At the very least, you'll have a few quid to spare in your pocket. Thanks for watching. Be seeing ya.